All right, good evening, everyone. Episode 104. I can't even believe we went past 50 episodes. But grabe. Clara Manzano here on behalf of JP Mercado. My sakit si Claudia, so she's running the stream today. Jay,
Good evening,
UP
Carol.
Fight is the name of the game
Mm.
tonight, itong episode. So, perfect timing nga. Perfect nga pala yung t-shirt mo, no?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
wow. It's been a hell of a lot of years. Oh, wow. Okay, UP Fight nga nakalagay. Since UP last won the chip, right? And I know it means so
Mm-hmm.
much. So it's perfect. We had Coach Potit before, coaching staff ni Coach
Yeah.
Coutinho. So now we
Mm-hmm.
got a member mismo of the
Mm-hmm.
team. So
Mm-hmm.
shall we bring him in? We got Brix Ramos of the UP men's basketball team. Woohoo!
Hey, Brix.
Hey,
Hi,
hi
Brix.
guys.
Matatay.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you din ah. I know you guys are so busy. Kasi I think you started training already, at least working out on your own. Kasi may season ulit, I believe,
Yes.
later this
Mhm.
calendar year, 2022. But how's it been as of late? Grabe, no? Champions. Then nag 3x3 kayo. I think you finished second place. Practice ka agad.
Yeah.
So,
Third, third kami.
third place. Okay, check that on my end. How's it been? Seems like a roller coaster ride.
Sobrang busy. Like, probably just had a week to, process everything, take everything in, and then back to work ulit kami. So,
Back
yeah.
to work. Wala bang
Mhm.
vacation, or it's just, active rest and you're just working out on your own? Vacation at home?
We had like siguro at most a week off. Pero we kind of did some workouts na rin. But then, ayun na yung
Mm.
pinaka-rest namin eh. After that, talagang we went, we hit the gym na, had our skills, and then, ngayon, nag-team trainings na rin kami. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Ano yun?
I'm
Prepare
sure.
ulit.
Anong klaseng
Yeah.
yan?
Go ahead, Jay.
Anong klaseng processing yan? Yung ginawa ninyo? You mentioned you had 1 week to process everything. No? What kind of processing was that?
Uh, just, soaking in everything that happened. And during the
Mm-hmm.
bubble, winning the chip, and then, 3x3 pa kami. So, like, it was, I think, a week and a half after winning the chip, we had to play na for 3x3.
Mm-hmm.
And then, after that, that was like a week-long break. Wala nun, parang, it was just time for us to, enjoy lang, just relax,
Mm-hmm.
think,
Mm-hmm.
training pa. Kasi,
Yeah.
after that, na rin kami agad training eh. So, I think that was the time we had to ourselves.
Okay.
and for our family, of course. Everyone knew
Syempre,
that we
Oh,
didn't see the bubble.
bubble nga ako pala eh. So, school, practice, venue, school, practice, venue. Grabe na. Jay, anything? Yes.
No. Speaking of which, no, a part of that is yung meeting up with the sponsors, no. You met with Robina, you met with some of the other sponsors ng UP, no. How was it like? Ano tutuhan ninyo doon, no? Sino paboritong tukuhin ng mga major sponsors natin? Like Robina was saying, ang gagwapo raw ng mga UP ngayon.
lahat sila kasi grabe lahat ng support, and they were even there when UP wasn't winning anything. No, they stayed faithful. They stayed supporting the team even during the pandemic. Even unsure pa yung season, they were there to support us. They were there to help us. So grabe talaga. Like, wala akong favorite sa kanila. All of them for me.
All of the above.
All of the above.
Alright. Question though, no? So, champions, tas 3x3 kaagad. So, kamusta yung transition in terms of your basketball and mentally? Because I'm thinking now is, sige, Brix, kayo 3x3 kami, bakasyon na. Siguro half the team is telling you that, no? How was the process na? Okay, champion pa, pero may trabaho. You guys must have been gassed. Kasi 3 games per week. Tuloy-tuloy. From the eliminations.
Games a day, actually. It was 2 days.
For 3x3.
Yeah,
yes.
2 day tournament lang. And then we had, the first day we had 4 games, if I'm not mistaken. And the next day we had 3 games. So 7 games in 2 days.
Grueling talaga. To add to yung 5-on-5 schedule na yun yung 3 games per week. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Speaking of translation, Claro, you were mentioning about since you came from 5x5 when you went to 3x3, anong klaseng adjustments ang ginawa ninyo? I'm pretty sure everything was so fast. 3x3 so quick.
Yeah.
And,
very different from.
Yeah, very different yung approach mo. How did you handle that?
Kasi after the 5-5 season, yun nga, we had the dinners with the sponsors, so that was about a whole week of that. And then we only got to train once lang as a team, yung 3-on-3 team na complete. And then umalis na kami pupuntang Kalatagan for the tournament. Tapos, ayun nga, 3-on-3 versus 5-on-5. The pace of the game is so much faster. Like, you'd think na less tiring yung 3x3, but then honestly it's much. Kasi 5-on-5 are battles, may mga timeouts ganun, pero 3x3 tuloy-tuloy siya eh. You make a basket, you kick it out, you're running back and forth, and even if it's half court, it's really tiring. Kami nagko-coach dun eh. Sa 3x3
right.
But like even coach was there, they were on the sidelines lang, and they're allowed to like sort of interfere, or they're not allowed to help us. Parang we can look at them, but hanggang dun lang. So we call the shots, kami yung tumatawag ng plays, kami nagko-call ng timeouts. So I think like being in playing in the 3x3, you really have to be mentally aware of the game. Very like you really have to be present. You have to be aware of how much fouls you have in kung malapit tayo mag-penalty, to be aware of when you're gonna use your timeout, kasi 1 timeout lang per game yun eh. So dapat alam mo yun, like towards the end or after the 5-minute mark, gagamit ng timeout, and then wala pang foul out, so you can you're able to freely use your fouls. Pero hanggang I think once you reach 6 or 7,
penalty ata.
Free throw agad. And then once you hit 10 fouls as a team, it becomes 2 free throws. So mabigat na yun. So dapat, talagang tulungan kami nun. The 4 of us, ako, Harold, Jerry, and AJ, like really helping one another, trying to call out the plays, call out anong pwede namin i-run, when we use the timeout, when we have to foul, and stuff like that. So, yeah, grabe yung experience.
Crazy. Jay, any other 3x3 questions?
Is it necessary for is a 3x3 necessary ba talaga na meron designated positions like there's a point guard, there's a center, etc. Kasi I noticed halos same height kayong lahat apat eh, or at least di ba parang hindi ganun kalayuan yung height differential ninyo. So is that necessary ba? Hindi naman.
I don't really think so. Kasi, well, for us, we played yun nga, positionless. So, you could be anywhere on the court and we can run any play. Kasi, like, we all knew each position or for each play. So, I think it was an advantage per se. Kasi, you know, whoever the big man got, ayun yung i-expose namin, ayun yung gagamitin namin advantage. So, yeah.
Okay. Yung 3x3, could you say you watered down some of the 5x5 sets? Is that, let's run this play from 5-5 on 3-3 on 3x3 with 3 players, or just more of go go go?
We had one play from one of our 5-on-5 sets, but then most of the time it was just, you know, go kami nun eh.
Play by ear, yeah.
Yeah. Free flowing naman talaga yung game, no? It's only yung tatlohan lang sa kanto yung may nakatayo lang sa corner shooting. Kasi itong competitive 3x3, we saw you guys play, we see it a lot now, growing game. So everyone's moving. It's a different
moving
on its own. Yeah. Yung 3x3, you guys were in a resort, right? That was crazy.
Yeah. It was. Sobrang ganda rin ng Caso B. Calatagan South Beach. It was tas yung cabin namin tag dito sa may beach lang, tapat lang ng beach. So paglabas parang bakasyon yung feeling eh, pero alam mo nandun kami to play eh. Pero solid experience.
How long did you stay there?
Parang 3 days.
3 days.
3 days nights.
Okay.
Okay na yun. Nga, I saw they were posting pictures yung host niyo.
Yeah.
And they're like, cabin ng UP, no? Doon lahat ng mga players. Ganun. Nakapost. Ako nga, I was driving south to Laguna. This is by coincidence. Kita ko yung Lasal 3x3 team.
On the way.
Nasa gas station. Yung Petron sa SLEX.
Yeah.
Ayun. Lahat tumitingin, ganun. I'm sure that happened to you guys since you guys are pretty tall compared to the average Pinoy general people. So, ayun. 3x3, we'll just wrap it up. Ganun ba? Final 4 din ba? I think 7 teams. They fielded 7 teams. UE din fielded 8. So, naging final 4 ba after yung single round?
After the single, yes, naging final 4. First place, 1, 4, 2, 3, same.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
How was it for you? What was the road? So, anong seed kayo and how did you end up finishing 3rd place, as you said?
Yes, the first day we ended sa first seed, 3-1 kami nun eh. Talo kami sa first game against NU, and then we won the rest of our games versus FU Adamson and UST, if I'm not mistaken. Tapos the next day, yung dalawang mabigat, Ateneo, Lasal. We beat Ateneo, and then we lost to Lasal by 1 point.
Got you guys. I got you guys.
And then, I think kasi sa 3x3 parang they do quotient. So
yeah, tiebreaker.
Kung may nagtatay ng standing, they just add up the points from the previous game, and we ended up bagging 2nd place. Parang second kami. And then nag-1 yung sino nag-1? Lasal nag-1. Kami 3 UST, 4 I think NU. Yeah. NU number 4 pa. So for the semis, kalaban namin UST, tapos Lasal versus NU. Yun.
So,
tapos
talo semis, is that how UAP normally works? So, doon kayo nag-3rd, no?
Yeah. Kasi
Yeah.
basta yung talo sa second and third na laban, na matchup, ayun na matic yung third place.
Yeah, same
So
for
we
1
lost
and 4.
against UST. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one.
Yeah. Well, at least you can say may podium finish. May
Yeah.
icing pa on top
But,
of the 5-on-5 basketball crown, which is of course the
yeah.
granddaddy UAP. It's the darling sport, as people would
Yeah.
say. And the perfect guy to lead the conversation will be Jay. Because of course, you're following the whole season, Jay.
I
On
followed
UP,
the team since
right?
1984.
Ayun. So,
Yun, all the way to the 0-14 records. No? So,
man. Long way na from 0-14, no? Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
it was. Yeah.
long way. Grabe nga eh.
Nandun na
Curious
yung
ako,
swag.
sige, since we're into
Jay.
that part now, or are we having a break?
Yeah, take it away, Jay. Take it away.
All right, sige. Now, Brix, siguro let's start muna prior to the start of the season kasi. So, UP was pegged heavily as one of the early favorites, no? Along with Ateneo, obviously, and the Sal, no? First, how did you carry yung ganung burden, yung pressure of actually being tagged as one of the favorites? Malaking ano ba yan? How did Coach Goldwyn tell you, or what did Coach Goldwyn tell you na to keep the pressure off your mind?
Right before our season started, right before I think our first game, we had like a talk as a team, and then Coach Gold just wanted to check in on with us. Tapos to us sabi niya, and I think this was a really crucial meeting that we had kasi when we talked, Coach Gold emphasized that we focused on ourselves. Like we shut out the noise outside. We shut out whatever expectation everyone had, whatever people were saying, and what was important at that time was whatever was going on between the team, the coaches, everyone inside. We had like our inner circle, and we focused on that. So I think having Coach Gold talk to us like that, it really helped. Parang take off the pressure and get our focus straight. We're here to compete. We're here to fight for the championship kasi yun yung ultimate goal namin, and nakuha namin. And ayun, so that was I think one of our key moments during the bubble. We made sure to stay together, focusing in on ourselves, on the team lang. Yun.
Okay, so that's a good start. No? In other words, yung meeting niya, but you did mention that you've had a couple of practices already prior to this. No? So kilala niyo na si Coach Gold somehow. Alam niyo, NU champion siya, high school. But you know that high school is very different from college, no? So what was your expectation? In other words, hindi ka ba natakot sa kanya? Well, I don't think matatakot is the right word, though, but hindi ka ba na-intimidate sa kanya? O hindi ka ba parang, sandali, are you deserving to be the coach of a collegiate team?
Or may takot ba na, oh wow, is coach scary like Yeng Giao? Parang ganun.
Yeah,
along those lines.
No naman. Kasi I think, well, for me, Coach Gold is very soft-spoken, and he's not, hindi siya masyado masalita eh. He's more of an observant coach. And when we talk to him kasi, because Coach Gold always makes time for us players. After practice, he'd stay 20 minutes. Like he'll be open to questions. He'll be open to things we want to ask him, things that may trouble us, or just he's just there to help us. And I think that really helped strengthen our bond with him kasi hindi siya mabola na coach eh. Very very straightforward and totoo and very genuine siya. So
clarify mabola. Can you clarify mabola? Ano yung sabihin nun?
Parang I mean, kasi may mga taong mabola na if they see something you're not doing right, they don't totally address the problem. They beat around the bush or say other stuff like parang paano ba bubu bubulahin ka lang. Like, alam mo yun,
Okay.
hindi siya yung, like, he's not about that. Kasi talagang, when you talk to him, you know it's genuine and it's true eh. So, and you can tell na, like, when he talks to you, it's, may care dun eh. Like, it's for your betterment. So, yun.
Parang okay, if you have a bad shooting day, coach will say you had a bad day. He won't say good job. Parang ganun, no? Along those lines.
Parang ganun. In regards to that kasi, it's more of, kasi when you have a bad shooting day, it's more of, sinasabi niya, tao lang tayo, no one's perfect, we make mistakes, and that's okay. And if you have a bad shooting day, then you work on your reps, diba?
Right.
Di ka sasabihan ng kung ano-ano pa. Parang, bawi lang. And yeah, one of our mottos during the bubble, during the season was, bawi, next play, okay
Bawi.
lang. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah. But that translates super to the yung finals. But we'll get to that later. Jay, if I can chime in real quick, no, before you carry
go
on.
ahead.
So Coach Goldwyn sa Brix, super analytical guy. Super analytical. Coach Puti, sabi niya, his role in the team, analyst din. So there's that dedicated guy. To add to Coach Gold already being, that type of analyst na not super not the type who really talks as you say. So wow, okay, Stanley, Coach Jay.
Okay. I'd like to go back previously to your career, no. So I don't know if you started with, for what I know, kaklase o teammate mo si Nele sa San Agustin back in grade school, right?
Yeah, CSA.
Diba? Sa CSA, okay. And then afterwards, after graduation, you went to, akala nyo, di ako nag-research nag-research ako sa'yo. You went to Ateneo High School, right? 4 years under Jho Silva, right? Tama ba? Or hindi? Okay.
4
so
years.
You were basically known as a Jho Silva guy. Okay. Why? In other words, what was the kind of relationship that you had with Coach Jho that made you somehow identified with him?
For me, kasi Coach Joe's like a player's coach. Pwede mo siyang makausap, and he wasn't just their coach. Like, he'd teach you things about life, things you can bring out of the basketball court. And grabe kasi yung parang in a sense naging father figure siya for me, because he looked out for me even in high school and then even after. I think we might get that later when he transferred to UE. Tas nakausap niya ako. He recruited me to play for him ulit sana.
Were you his first choice? Were you his first choice? Ikaw ang first choice niya?
One off, I'd say.
Okay. All right, go on. Sige. Go on.
Yeah.
Sige. I don't know if I'm coming in choppy, claro. But
Sakto ka. Yeah, you're okay. I think you're okay.
Okay. And then, sige, ito na, no? So, after graduation in Ateneo, you had a choice, basically. At that point in time, was Coach Tab Baldwin already at Ateneo College with the Blue Eagles? Noong first year ka?
Not yet. It was still Coach Norman Black.
Norman Black pa. Okay,
and then, parang ayun yung year ko. Tama ba?
Parang Norman.
No,
Coach Bo.
So, Norman was until 2011 kasi he was coaching Talk and Text in 2012 na.
Yeah. 2011. Kasi there's a time naging, Zach became Coach Bo. I think we lost Brix for a moment. Yeah, we just put it here. Coach Bo. And then naging Coach Tab. And then that just became that crazy Ateneo winning machine.
3 years with Coach Bo, if I'm not mistaken. And then 2015 was the year when they lost to LaSalle, the Embala team.
2016.
16 na yun. 2015 is NU versus UST. Tama.
Nice.
Bobby Ray.
FEU. FEU UST was the 2015 year.
Belo. Okay, all right.
Yeah, pretty more or less. Belo year. But you were saying Brix, who was like the coach when you were there? Baka si Coach Bo
Coach
ata.
Bo pala, si Coach Bo.
Yung
Yeah,
abot.
Coach Bo
Okay.
pala. Yeah.
Pero
Yung first year ko.
Mhm.
I think, yeah. First year ko, Coach Bo was, after that was Coach, tama ba? Or was it my fourth year in high school, Coach Bo? Tapos first year, Coach Tab. Kailan yung
I
first
can help you. Yeah.
championship na Ateneo?
2017 with Tab, for your reference. Yeah.
Although Tab was there in 2016 when
Yep.
they lost to LaSalle in the finals.
Yep.
So
So
first year ko, Coach Tab na pala. Coach Tab na. That was the
Okay.
year they
So-
lost against LaSalle. Tama ba?
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, 2016 yan. And then
Ayun yung question
2017.
ko ngayon.
Yeah.
Yun yung question ko ngayon, Claro. I wanted to find out, was there an offer from Coach Tab for you to stay at Ateneo?
No.
Okay, no significant offer.
A personal decision. Yeah.
Wow, kasi normally Ateneo players, they go high school and then they
Yeah.
go college,
And then-
you know. Yeah, it's kind of rare na Atenista siya, pupunta, he'll go to UE, Ateneo, or like let's say for the conversation, Joaquin Manuel, Atenista from high school going to LaSalle for college.
Yeah.
That is really
LaSalle.
rare. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
There's some UP people though na I think ganun talaga. So it's not really unheard of yung move mo of going to UP. Jay?
Yeah. Okay. So by that time, you decided to go to UE instead and follow Coach Joe Silva. No, what happened there?
Yes.
Tell us about your one season with the Warriors.
So coming from Ateneo, like nasa team B lang ako, and then like from what I saw, parang mahirap na makapasok sa team A kasi knowing Ateneo, sobrang stacked. Like even until team B, sobrang lakas pa rin, 'di ba? So talagang fight for spot 'yun eh. Yun nga, Coach Joe went to UE, coached for a year there, and after his first year, natawagan niya ako and he asked me if gusto ko pang ituloy yung dreams ko of playing in the UAAP. And syempre ako, that's the dream to play UAAP and then go turn pro. So I accepted the offer of transferring to UE, and I had to do residency for a year sa UE. And then dapat lalaro na ako the next year, but then I had to transfer again kasi nagpalit ulit ng coach from Coach Joe to Coach Lawrence Johnson. So yun.
So what
Kasi,
happened? Hindi ka kinuha ni Coach Lawrence? Ganun ba?
Well, yung usap kasi namin ni Coach Joe, yung ako, for me, I wanted to play for him in the UAP.
Okay.
Like, was committed to playing for him at kung siya yung magko-coach. Ayun nga, change sila ng coaching staff. So, parang wala na yung reason ko to play there. Like, playing under Coach Joe. So, I left na. I moved to
And
UP naman.
Joe Silva went to another team or wala? He decided to take a rest muna from coaching?
I think nagpahinga siya for a bit, and then if I'm not mistaken, nasa PBA na ata siya. Like management, I think. Yeah.
So more off the head coach role, more of just
Yeah.
maybe assistant or being a manager as a whole.
Mm.
And then transition na to the maroon side of Katipunan. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sige. And then the rest is boom, no? But we have a comment here. Si Jello Vito. He said, "Mabuhay ka, Brix." Jello Vito's also he also has a show on the Globally Ballin Network. Next man up, kasama ni Diego Dario. So ayun.
One of our heroes nung season 81 or 82 when he sank that 3-point shot, if I'm not mistaken, against Adam Sonyata, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big
Kalaban
shot,
ko playing.
Yeah. All right. So nasa UP ka na. Okay. I heard you were described to have a very close relationship with Kobe Paras. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, how did you and Kobe somehow find each other's di ba parang
chemistry,
UP.
yung
chemistry
vibe.
with each other, yeah.
Well, my first year in Ateneo High School, Kobe was
Mm.
still okay. And then parang di pa kasi we both weren't part of the junior UAP team, so we'd be training sa mga, I think that was Prada Juniors, yung mga liga sa high school yan. And then
MMBL,
dun
mga
kami
ganun.
nagkakilala eh. Like we got close there. Tapos after his first year, lumipat na siya ng Lasal nun eh. So medyo nawalan na ng connection, and then coming into high school, sorry. Coming into college, parang bumalik siya from the States, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then we had the same set of friends. So ayun, parang nagkabalikan yung friendship namin. We hit it off just like back in high school lang, ganun. And
Yeah.
I think I was still in Ateneo that time when we were friends eh. And then UE, your best friend. And then ayun, I thought of why not go to UP, diba? Play with I mean, most of the people there kilala ko na, sila B, sila Juan, sila Javi, JD, itong ka Belgozo, them. So yun. So
Kilala mo, some guys went to Ateneo High School kasi, di ba? Just to add to Kobe.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay. Pero you didn't reach Kobe, di ba? Because Kobe turned pro.
Yeah.
Tama, no?
Turned pro
Yeah.
na. And the pandemic happened. So
Yeah.
Season 84, the original dapat na season 84 got delayed. So
Kobe
sayang.
turned pro that time,
Mhm.
no? Nung pandemic.
That time.
Okay. So I can say, we were robbed of a Brix Ramos to Kobe Paras alley-oop sana. Yan ang usapan sana. Okay, yan sana. But anyways, still an exciting team to watch. So yung next step siguro, Jay, or Brix, you're in UP. How was it? Pandemic that carried on? Pandemic tryouts ba? Ganun ba? Is that what went on?
Not really. Like during because we were still under Coach Bo at that time, we would have like Zoom meetings, Zoom trainings, and like we nagkakamustahan lang kami kasi there was no way we could practice. We were just trying to stay fit, trying to get work done, pero we weren't sure when the UAP was gonna return. So sobrang unsure ng time then, like that's why ang dami rin umalis ng UP sa nung pandemic eh. Like sila Kobe, sila Juan, sila Happy, they all turned pro. Kasi, diba, looking for opportunities, and those were great opportunities for them. And kami naman, you're just hoping na magkakaroon ng UAAP soon. So just, and I wasn't done with my studies yet. So, ayun. Aral-aral muna. Training. Student life pa rin muna bang kaya pa, diba? Yeah.
Para
Speaking of which, ano course mo?
I say, Jay.
Sports
Ano
science.
course mo? Okay.
Yes,
Alright, go.
Just thinking college perspective, no? Aral during the pandemic. So when it's UAP season, okay, sakto yung load. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get the hard subjects out of the way.
Yeah.
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 Parang saktong 15 units lang. Kasi, it was a big adjustment at that time kasi, Zoom classes, asynchronous classes, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
At least wala bumabagsak.
Yeah, at least.
Online.
Ayun. So after pandemic, so in other words, eventually the UAP announced, sige, so ano na tayo, start na tayo. Pero in a bubble, no? How prepared were you for this? You're going to leave your family for the next 3 months or so. How prepared were you for this? Kahit na napakaikli na ng tournament, matagal pa rin yun.
Yeah. Actually, we were getting ready early 2021 pa lang eh. Kasi may nagsabi sa amin, September, baka start na yung bubble So, syempre, dapat nagre-ready na kami for September. Tas, come September, we were all just waiting for like a message sa group namin. Like, we have a group chat of the players. And then, walang nagme-message. So, lahat kami parang, tuloy pa rin ba bubble? Ganyan. Tapos, ayun, nag-message sila parang late September. October na yan. Dapat ready na kayo. So, okay. Sige. October, ready na. Dapat ready na kami. So, wala pa rin. Walang text. So, you're like, tuloy pa rin ba talaga itong bubble? Kasi, and even the UAAP season, there wasn't a set date kasi. Diba? So, you're like, okay. Mong di pa rin tuloy yung bubble. And I think every school was waiting for the IATF approval and DepEd's approval of, the bubble setup, training in a bubble and all that. So, November, wala pa rin. So, kami parang, baka hindi na tuloy yung UAAP. And then with the rising pa, so, you're like, sure ba to? Like, nakatenga kami, we were just, trying to work out pa rin, trying to stay in shape. Pero hindi pa rin sure kung kailan mag-start bubble. And then yun, come December, dun na sila nag-text na parang, ayan, may set date na tayo of when we're gonna start.
Yeah.
And then we started, I think, late December, January.
Yeah.
And I think we were we were the last school to resume ata training.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, clutch pa lang doon nag-umpisa.
Oo.
Doon pala nag-start na yung pagka-clutch ng team. So, ayun. Very bubble na kami. And grabe, halos 5-6 months in the bubble setup.
That was nuts.
Mahirap. But then,
Go ahead.
it helped the team then kasi, shorter preparation time, shorter time to bond with one another, shorter time to get to know one another. So, being able to stay in a bubble with the team, help strengthen our bonds na parang dun nag-jive yung team during the bubble talaga. So, yeah.
Nagiging team building na rin when you're in the game, di ba?
Every day, whole day, kami lang magkakasama, training, tapos pagbalik dun sa bubble, kami lang din naman magkakasama dun. So, ayun. I think that really helped, strengthen the bond of the team.
Did it get to the point you're like, what do we do? Mag-TikTok na lang tayo? Or not for your team? Di ba? It happens to some of the teams, di ba? Yung nagbabawal, mga national teams. Did that happen to you guys?
Yeah. Kasi may mga TikTokers din sa team yung the younger ones, yung ma-TikTok talaga. Kami, nakikisali lang kami. Yun.
Kumusta naman yung like for example, who were you closest to your teammates? Was it Noah?
Noah, AJ, James, Xavier, CJ, Cancino.
Okay.
Mga oldie, kaming matatanda. Syempre. the rookie vets, kami yan.
Tapos kuya, yung tawag.
The kuya. Then, sobrang nakakapanibago kasi before this season happened, I was considered like a rookie, like one of the youngest in the team. And then, pandemic happens. We get into the bubble. Naging kuya na lang ako bigla. So parang, kinukuya ko ng mga team.
In that sense, oh man, fast forward button. The pandemic kind of fast forward things in that perspective. Yeah. The comment here is actually my tita. So yung bubble daw, those friendships will last forever. Hi tita. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello po.
Yeah. Okay, so where do we go, sir? I don't know, Jay. I'm thinking of going to the point where UP made it a Final Four, or do you want to add anything first?
No, kasi curious ako. As I said, I watched all the games, no. But I have a brother actually who actually saw all the games starting 2014 pa, all UP games, no. Na pwede panoorin na live. So he and his I'm pretty sure na nakilala mo na yan, Brix, kasi kasama niya yung 7-year-old son niya na lagi nagpapa-pictures mga players, no. But anyway, my question is, yung time ng first round, you hardly were given floor burn, to be honest, diba? Parang hindi ka masyadong pinapasok. Then this UST game in the second round, biglang pinasok ka.
Yeah.
Okay. Ano yan? Binulungan ka ni Coach Gold na sinabi sa'yo, oh, Brix, ready ka na, papasok ko na ikaw. And from there on, for whatever reason, you have been a constant already in sa basketball court. No? Paano nagkaroon ng change of diskarte, in other words, no, among the coaches?
Well, wala naman sinabi si Coach Gold sa akin, but the thing, what he would always remind me is we always have to stay ready. Kasi may times na yun nga, Coach Gold biglang bubunot yan sa bench eh. And kung mabunot ka, kailangan like you have to be able to play well. Yun na yung chance mo na makalaro lang, diba? So you have to make the most out of it, and you have to, you know, show him na like kaya mong sumabay kahit, diba? Yeah, you know, I was given that opportunity and I grabbed it. Yeah.
Tapos tuloy-tuloy na. From there, yeah.
Yeah, ako kasi what I saw, no, CJ Cancino also got injured yung second round sa Ateneo. We'll get to Ateneo UP.
Yes.
And then Final Four na. I mean, Lasa was pretty much gonna seal the game. Then Coach Goldwyn did that bonut. He brought you guys out from the bench.
And
you guys closed the gap, huh?
Or
yeah.
I think
you pretty
14,
much trimmed.
We brought it down to 2.
70-56, yeah.
Kita ko na, I'm like, Brix was getting a run late, elimination round onwards. Kita mo, alam mo yun, walang jitters. Some guys would have. I'm like, I'm here, I'm gonna ball, I'm gonna do it. I didn't see any of that. Is there anything in the mindset that you had to do to add to the usual that you just mentioned? Na, Final Four to. I think I'm gonna get a run. My injured everyone had to step up.
Yeah, ayun lang siguro. I think mas I was more focused, I guess, and more like sinasabi ko na lang sa sarili ko, you know, if I'm given the chance, I'm gonna do everything I can to perform well, to make my teammates better, to do everything that can help the team. And ayun, last 3 minutes. So parang last part of the fourth quarter, pinasok kami, and you know, we did everything we could to catch up to LaSalle, and nag-pay off yung mga extra work namin during the bubble, yung preparation na ginawa namin, and talagang we just trusted in Coach Gold and our coaches and the system. So yeah.
Then all the way, that's one of your many contributions to this memorable championship run.
Yeah. How did that feel, Claro?
Which one, sir?
Yung game.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say you're about to open a can of worms.
I know.
Diba? Siyempre ako bad trip, no? Bad trip, of course. You can ask Claudia about that. Claudia's backstage.
Yeah, I know.
I was saying, tara, inom tayo. Siyempre bad trip eh. And I'm sure Jay, tayo uminom masaya. Di ba? I'm like, yeah. But ako at the end, I just said that. If you bring out the fan in me, I'm just like, I'm just so happy the UAP came back in the pandemic because it's such a big part of my life. Everything Brix said, I'm like, na okay, when's it gonna happen? Ganon din yung mga fans. So I watched all the games. Yung games na where people can watch in person.
Yeah.
I watched all of them of my school.
That was second round.
Parang mid-first round, my audience na for your games.
Yeah. I think the first time was when UP faced LaSalle. Or UP versus UAAP yata, and then UP LaSalle. Kasi
Yeah,
I
I
saw
think
this
so.
in the first round.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
it's about that.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Pero I think one big turning point is when you guys showed that, oh, you can beat Ateneo.
Yun.
Because I watched that game live
Yeah.
as a neutral. No?
Neutral.
Kita mo yung signal ko. Ikaw nag-react, ha? So, yung first round game against Ateneo was in cruise control, no? Objectively speaking. UP will catch up, and Ateneo will go, okay, give the ball to Dave.
Yeah.
Balik. That was the flow of the game. This game, how did you guys approach it? Did you really see, oh, we can win this? Or just, let's just play hard, bahala na? What was the locker room vibe? Because you guys virtually won the championship in that game.
First round.
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
yung second round.
First, last game,
second
second round.
Yeah. Because you guys virtually won the You guys virtually won the title in the second round game against Ateneo. Because you guys made them look mortal, I can say. Yeah. Ano yung mood? That locker room, lahat?
It was intense focus from everyone. Like everyone just locked in, focusing on the scouting that we had to do, the preparation as a team that we had to do, the plays that we ran during practice, mga extra work na kailangan namin gawin, and constant reminders lang na, kailangan pa namin bumawi dito. Kasi first round, diba? Tinalo ko kami by more than 10 points. Ilan?
Yeah, by 9 pa actually. 9 or 10.
Ayun.
Oh, 9 pala. 9.
Yes, 9.
So, ayun, we're really hungry to, show everyone, show the fans, show everyone like that first round wasn't the team that we know we are. And, come second round, parang nung slowly during the second round, paganda na yung nilalaro namin eh. And that was one of the mantras kasi of Coach Gold. Like, we improve every game no matter what. Be it a win or a loss, we get better. So every game, every practice, ayun yung goal namin na we improve always. So
Yeah.
Performance.
What was the game plan specifically against Ateneo? Was it to keep the game close as much as possible and hopefully you could snatch the victory at the end? Ganun ba? Or paano? Ang sabihin, put the pressure na Ateneo kasi hindi sila sanay panay-tambakan yung panalo nila.
That is true.
That is true though. I think thought of that. But our game plan was really just to execute, take care of the ball, share the ball, and play defense. Kasi our defense, defense won us the championship. And we really worked on it during the bubble, during like even before the game, we were doing a lot of scouting, defensive schemes. And it, just trusting in our coaches, trusting in Coach Gold. We knew na we had a chance, we had a shot at beating them, and the rest is history.
Naging shot for the win, no? Kagulakan. Literal, That's what I like. So, it seems like Coach Gold says you do it, you guys do it. Die for the ball, you guys will die for the ball for him. Guys, you guys bought into it. These games against Ateneo, finals, second round eliminations. So you said that vibe. Yung locker room presence, did someone vocal in the locker room just do something, change the vibe, my inspirational speech, or just pump you guys up? I think Noah Webb's the captain. I see that locker room presence, or whoever's there. That's a stacked squad eh. Ano nangyari sa locker? Kaya boom.
I think everyone had a contribution to that kasi we'd have a lot of like player meetings, yung kami lang as a team, so we'd all voice out concerns, things that we need to address, things that we need to do better. We're all open to criticism, we're all open to hearing and listening to one another, and like lahat talaga kasi may sinabi during, like, when we're in the locker room, You know, especially Noah. Noah, like, grabe yung nagawa niya for me, nagawa niya for the team. Like, even if he didn't play as much, like his presence and his level-headedness and, you know, stability as a captain really, you know, helped us get that chip.
Magmamarites ako, Brix, ha? Magmamarites na ako. Sabi nila, after Game 2, when UP lost to Ateneo in the finals, nag-away daw si Richie at saka si Save Lucero. No? Or at least nagkaroon ng may konting disagreement, in other words. No? Can you confirm this? Or at least, can you tell us a little of something about that particular? Can you confirm this, actually?
Not really a disagreement, but I think parang more of just frustrations were let out during after the game. And wala namang hindi naman siya away, and well, you know, like for us kasi we're a family. So normal for us to have disagreements, not really see eye to eye. But then, you know, as family, like you hash it out. We work on it, and then you know, we get better after, like
Sige, in your case, sino lagi mong ka-disagreement?
Me, wala naman.
Okay.
I'm usually like me and Noah are usually the
Gitna.
kami yung locker room presence kami ni Noah.
Kayo na.
Masaya.
Kuya nga diba? Sabi mo.
Kami yung mga kuya dun sa team like we're there to talk to the kids, we're there to talk to the vets, the older ones sa team. Like we're usually the neutral ones.
Kayo yung police. Okay. So yun, it's a happy ending. It ended with a championship, which we spoke about, yung celebrations. Right? But Jay, is there anything else, itong season before we'll carry on?
Sige, there's this ending lagi. Meron kang meron kang character na nakita ng mga televiewers that every time the camera focuses on you, you have this dead.
Oh, you do that thing.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that. Right?
Yeah.
Brix.
And you became a fan favorite because, I guess, one of the reasons why you became a fan favorite because of that. No, was that deliberate, really? Sadya ba talaga yun?
No, well, not necessarily. There's just times now I just notice the camera is there, and I'm like, oh, you know, it's for fun lang.
Okay.
Pampa good vibes lang.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's just for the fans to enjoy or whatever.
Good thing Jay asked that. I almost forgot. Yung first round Lasal UP, stress si Richie, bad trip, may turnover ata, and then you see Brix and also big as I'm like, sobrang intense ng game. Kasi dikit yung game naging one possession game in the end.
Yes, that's right.
Bad trip si Richie, turnover, and then you see Brix sa likod. That got me. Yeah.
Kaya fan favorite
Okay. Yeah, alam ko may fan club ka ata Instagram. I couldn't find them on Instagram lately, but I remember seeing one. Ata. So, ayun, UP's run to the title. I'm not saying it's magical because that was a fantastic team. Pero we have a video just to cap off yung UAP kwentuhan before we'll just carry on to the next segment. Claudia, do we mind getting that video? Okay, Coach Petit take this. I think Coach Petit took that video. Ako rin may video ako, but I can't get into detail. It's nothing bad, to be honest. I just off-air na lang yung video. So, ayun, magical run. You guys are practicing. And who the heck are we? We answered who the heck is Brix Ramos, if some people are asking. But what the heck is next for you now?
Yeah.
What next steps?
Well, I have one more season to play, so
yeah,
I'll be seeing everyone in the UAP this coming October.
Yeah, couple of months. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll catch you din, with your eyes na got, pag may situation. We know you'll take that. Naging branding mo na rin eh, in a good
Yeah.
way. What makes everyone
Uh,
unique? Yung
the photo
personalities.
bomber.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Photo bomber of
Everything.
the game.
Oo nga eh. Right. Okay. So, let's get on with let's just say the
Yeah.
beginning of the end, no? No
Yeah.
podcast. We'll make it quick. Let's go with the quick fire round, no, Jay?
Yeah.
Brix, the restaurant you miss the most nung nakabubble kayo in the UAAP.
Di ako masyado kumakain sa restaurants.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like home cooked meals. Grab. May grab. Pwede kami mag-grab sa bubble
Yeah, that's okay.
Yun lang.
Well, let's say that one place like, I want to go to this place, but I can't. I'm stuck in the bubble.
Uncle Mo's.
Uncle Mo's. Okay.
City Golf. Yeah.
Okay. Let's just say example, you and 3 teammates get to leave the bubble. Chill at Uncle Mo's. Who are those 3 guys gonna be? Let's say, imaginary. We're just imagining, you can pick teammates from UP, you can pick teammates from Ateneo, UST, UE, even CSA, any.
Probably be Noah, James, and AJ.
Okay. So that is your crew. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jay, ikaw, your quick fire naman.
Ako, simple lang ako. Season 82 roster versus Season 84 roster. 82 had Kobe, the Deliano brothers, di ba?
Will you lock down Kobe kasi kaibigan mo? Alam mo yung scouting report.
Hindi ko match up si Kobe eh.
Si Juan.
James, si Juan yung match up ko if ever. I'd say, wala bias ako eh. Season 84 eh. Champion kami.
When do you think 82 would have won a title? Do you feel may pag-asa yung 82 na yung manalo? Kasi you ended up 3rd place eh. No? Pero do you feel na nanalo dapat sila? May pag-asa dapat sila nanalo?
Yeah. They could have. Pero ayun din yung, was that the 2nd or 3rd? 3rd ng Ateneo?
Yeah, that was a sweep.
Yeah. Ateneo was
steamrolling over everybody.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Isa pa. Sige. Juan or Javi?
That's
Juan.
Okay.
That's tough. But for Juan. Yeah.
You go with Juan.
All right. PBA or overseas?
I'll get popcorn. If both come knocking, huy, Brix, dito ka sa amin.
I mean, kung pwede mag-overseas, why not? Diba?
Okay.
We didn't mention the country naman so don't worry.
Yeah.
Sige, sabihin natin. Japan, Taiwan.
Ayun, Japan. Japan. Isip ko Japan eh.
Alright.
Sarap ng pagkain dun eh.
Yeah.
And I've never been to Japan. I'd love to,
Okay. Alright.
High five.
They pay well.
Oh yeah, I've been reading the articles. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. So, let's get to it. Yung parting questions. Brix Ramos, 5 years from now, where do you imagine yourself? Like, I want to be here 5 years from now. So, 2027 yan.
2027. Playing in the pro leagues. Not saying where. Nothing specific. Just living out the playing ball, making a living out of it.
All right. Before you, Jay, I get to the Back to the Future question.
Yeah.
Okay, Brix, let's say, Back to the Future, the movie where you time travel in that DeLorean. Let's say you get to time travel, speak to your 12-year-old self. What will you be saying to that 12-year-old version of you? The Brix right now, will be talking to the 12-year-old self.
Yeah. I'd tell him to, keep doing what you love, keep grinding, keep working, and God just a plan for all of us. If you don't think na, or if you feel like it's not your plan, or it wasn't meant for, or it wasn't meant to be the way you planned it out, it'll still work out. As long as you get the work done, as long as you you know uh, keep your head down, stay humble, and yeah, keep grinding lang. Kasi you know um you make it. You you you'll be able to, you'll be a champion in the future.
Ayun.
Mm.
Before Jay, wala bang, uy, transfer to UP earlier para maka-alley-oop kayo ni Kobe?
Actually,
Depende.
actually nga sasabihin ko first year pa lang, UP ka na, ha?
Okay. Ka na mag-Ateneo.
That's coming from an alumnus here. A diehard. So, Jay, on to you. The legacy question. It's and more.
If you were to create your own legacy, what would that be? As a basketball player, as a person, as a brother, as a father to probably your future children, what kind of legacy would you like to build for yourself?
I'd probably I'd want to be able to sort of show the people that let your actions speak for itself. Let make sure that you be kind to everyone. Because well, for me, I feel like kindness will never do you wrong. So yeah.
Very well said.
I like that. Good karma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jay, anything else? Or is that on your end?
Ako, lang, favorite UP player of all time.
Ooh. You can pick yourself if you want.
Favorite UP time. No web.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So safe ka kay Noah next time you guys meet up, diba?
I mean, he was with the team when when they were 14 pa, diba? And he stuck with the team.
From like those days.
I love the guy. Absolutely love the guy.
Like
before
and also
go ahead, Brix.
Like I'm sure not everyone, or not much of the fans are able to see what he brings to the table. Like even if he doesn't get as much minutes, the fact that he's able to lead the team the way he the way he does, it's amazing what he's able to do for our team last season. And I really respect him for that.
Ako curious lang. So Jay, you're like a guest co-host. Who is your favorite UP player overall? Diba? We have an alumnus here. Diba? Yung mga diehard sa game. Diba?
I guess the first one, obviously, the most is Benji Paras. No, I was there in 1986. I saw the last 3 games of UP, FEU and UE live at Ultra back then, and Benji was like our savior. No, isipin mo ilan years kami umiiyak kasi hindi nga namin mapanalo. Nagra-runner up kami. Ang UP noon 83 I think against FEU and 82 against UE. At parehong medyo masakit yung tadong yon until 86 came and Benji Paras was there. So obviously by default he'd be my most favorite player of all time. So I think that's quite a given already. I actually made a retro jersey specifically no 1986 with Benji Paras as the yung parang natin, yung nakalagay sa jersey. So yun.
So it's same for you. Oh, wala. Curious lang ako. You popped that question to Brix, no?
Yeah.
But wow. Sorry, Jay, what's that? You cut
close siya kay Kobe, so diba? So
yeah. That's true. The connection talaga in generations. But so Brix, before we call it a show, it's been an hour, but it's been really quick. We want to give you the floor to say thank you to your family, friends, support system. I think my fan club ka nga, no? Based on what I saw, but I can't find them for some reason as of late. So, ikaw bahala if you want to confirm kung my fan club. We want to give you the floor to say thank you, invite them. The next season is approaching slowly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to my family, my mom and dad, for always supporting me. My girlfriend who was there
Ooh.
with me during the whole bubble. Um, my friends, everyone that believed in me, all the fans, all our supporters, all our sponsors, the management, everyone that worked behind the scenes for the team. Thank you so much for supporting us, and to all the fans, the UAP fans and the UP fans. I hope you continue to support the team this coming season, season 85. And um, sa I'm not sure what they're called yung fan club ko na ginawa nila, I think Steve Steve yung photographer ng UP, and yung mga kasama niya. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you guys. Yun lang.
All
Yeah,
right.
we
So yun,
appreciate you, Brix.
na-acknowledge yung fan club. That must mean a lot to
Oo
them.
nga
No?
eh.
Parang blue check na yun on Twitter. No? So, I think that does it with you, Brix. We hope you don't mind. We'll put you backstage.
Yeah.
If it's cool with you. And Jay and I will just wrap up this show.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow, that was fun.
It was.
Always
Yeah.
miss UAP. And this is
Mhm.
great. I'm looking forward to the next season. Bumabawi sila, no? 2 UAP basketball seasons in one calendar year because we missed
Exactly.
out in the previous
Exactly.
ones.
Mhm.
And Jay, how was it for you connecting with Brix, a member of the recent team to pick up the title? It must mean
You,
so much for you.
the funny anecdote about it is that when Brix Ramos was fielded in ng UST game, I was asking my brother, sino siya?
Who
And
the
then,
heck is he? Diba?
oh,
Ayun, sakto
I
pa yung
couldn't,
name.
I couldn't read his jersey. I knew I know Brix Ramos per se, but I couldn't recognize his face. So I can't, hindi ko mabasa yung jersey name niya, number niya. So yun ako kapatid niya, si Brix, ganyan. Si Brix ba yan? Okay, so in other words, that's where, ano na, no? And then from there on, I was fascinated kasi every single game pinapasok na si Brix, no? Coach Gold always had a short rotation of 9 or 10 players, and then all of a sudden, here's Bricks coming in, being the 10th player or 11th player off the bench, and playing good hard minutes.
Yeah,
So
quality. Tama.
yeah. So ang ano ko, when I was invited by Claudia to come over, and and I learned that it was Brix Ramos coming in, I didn't hesitate. Now, of course, syempre medyo alangan kasi I'm out of the house, no? So yun. So hindi ko alam kung signal ko would be good enough. But thanks to you guys, no? Thanks for having me around.
Of course, thank you too to your
Yeah.
insights. It was cool
Mm-hmm.
working with you, of course, with a member of an eternity of basketball. But
Yeah, sure.
before we just officially call it a night, no,
Mm-hmm.
just give you some reminders, guys. We want to remind you again, a member of the Globally Ballin Network. Head to globallyballin.com for your original content. Do follow them on social media too. Just click on the link and don't forget about our page. Who the heck are we? That's WTHAW podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So we carry on. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Episodes are available right there, along with the members of our sister shows. If you are on the go, also don't forget you can head over to Spotify to check out what else is in store with the network, or if you're driving. And another show we have is Hang Time with Denise Dinsay. Jai Reyes is one of the recent guest commissioner of Phil Basket. So he
Mm-hmm.
showed us the exciting plans heading into that season they had. And Mukbang with Jho Jho. Don't worry, guys. I know there's an episode coming up. So do make sure to stay tuned to that. And next man up, we got Diego Dario Gelovito. Welcome again to the network. They also went live yesterday. That was a Monday. So that's another one right there to talk hoops. And an eternity of basketball with my titos, Noel, Charlie, Sid, JP. Ala, nandito pala yung isa. And I said it, patay ako. The unscripted, ha? So ano, eternity of basketball. Relive the golden era of Philippine hoops with those guys I just mentioned. Again, I won't say anything else. Baka ano, yari ako. Many sponsors of Who the Heck Are We? Chops to Go, their branches in SM South Mall, SM Bikutan, SM North EDSA. New Era. The cap I was wearing in the UAP is actually from New Era, so thank you so much. We got Hiluban Farms, Barrio, Fiesta, Fuji Mama, Georgie's Delights. We also got Cookie Chum, and then we got Daily Ounce hitting us up with our Aqua Flask. So, yeah, cuts to, and again, that's our episode with Brix Ramos, and then again, that's Claro Manzano in behalf of JP Mercado and Claudia Perrine, who is running our slides for this episode. So, well, guys, that does it, and we'll catch you backstage. So,
Yeah.
to the listeners, thank you so much. We will catch you. I don't know. We got an episode later this week, double header. Ayun.
Mm.
All right. Bye bye, guys.
All right. Good night.